Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. I'm Lauren and today I'm organizing my kitchen pantry that is much needed for a makeover. I have been wanting to tackle this project for a couple years. Today is finally the day. I'm very excited. I've always been inspired by organizational type books and videos, hence the home edit. Also watched their series on Netflix, and you know, there's just something about these organizational type videos, you know, and I really do try to keep an organized house, and I feel like when things are organized, it just makes life so much simpler, less stressful, more efficient, and it's also very aesthetically pleasing to the eye to look at everything just organized. Now, Karen and I have talked, and if you haven't checked out her video, please do. She decided to do a refrigerator organizational video for you, which her refrigerator just looks fabulous. So she wanted to tackle that project, and I thought that I would tackle this hot mess behind me. And you know, the pantry always starts out looking good, but when you have several people fumbling through, how many of you, have had like little crumbs and potato chip bags that have opened and empty boxes? And one of the biggest things with my pantry here is just not seeing what's in the back. And a lot of items get lost, they get expired, I forget what I have. Sometimes I repurchase things because I don't remember what I have, and it just ends up looking like a mess. So I really just want to make this look pretty and functional. I want it just to look good, and I don't know, I'm just so excited about it. All right, now I feel like you have to come up with a plan if you're doing this, and I'm going to tell you the process that I did. Not gonna lie, going into the Container Store, because Karen and I did a video where we went in, it's very overwhelming. So I think you need to look at what you're organizing and measure your space. I did measure my space, so I knew the width of my shelves, the length of my shelves, and what I had to work with. There's so many things out there that you can use, bins and containers, and I think you just have to come up with what you think is going to work for you. And I hope that you find this video helpful. I did pick up the clear bins and containers. I really like that look. I also have the wire kind of builder racks. What I did for that is I picked up these liners, and this will allow the bins to slide out easily. So once I measured the space, and I'm hoping I picked up the right amount, I'm really not sure, but we're just gonna wing it and see how it's gonna go. So I am gonna pull everything out of the pantry. I'm gonna clean the pantry out. I know the floor probably needs swept, and I'll wipe that up. I use my little mop here. And then I'm gonna group the items into like canned goods, baking goods, maybe breakfast items, dinner items, and just kind of separate it, then go through and see what's expired, because I can almost guarantee there's gonna be something that's been expired. And then I'm gonna start to put things back. I may even place the bins first before I fill them, to see how I want it to look. So I'm gonna get started doing that. And like I said, I hope you guys find this video helpful. So let's get busy. I am so excited. All right, I have to thank my daughter for the help with this, or I might be here all night. Now, it may not look real organized, but we have everything sectioned off. Starting over here with all the soups, then the vegetables, then I have a pasta section. I have the oil, vinegar, condiment section, which is quite big, with coffee in the back. I've got like Italian seasoning and panko, and then I did like the rice, quinoa. I got some taco kits, and then back here is all the snacks. And then let's move over to the other side of the kitchen. These are the salad toppers. I have some different nuts here with granola, and then the protein powders. This area of the kitchen is broken down into crackers, protein bars. Then we have all of the pasta, which is quite a bit. And then moving down over here is more of the breakfast, like oatmeal and cereal, and then everything that I would need for baking, waffle mix, cake mixes, chocolate chips, flour, sugar. And then over here, we've got some dog treats, and we've got some like little packets and condiments and things like that. I've just started placing the containers. Not sure if this is how they're gonna stay, but I wanted to kind of get a setup, and I have in mind what I want at eye level and things that I can reach. Because I'm barely 5'1", so anything up here, I am definitely using a step stool. And then way at the top is where I usually keep my back stock. So like I said, this is just a start. The liners are placed so you can slide the bins out easily. And the width of the liners was perfect. We just had to cut a little bit off, about 1.25 inches of the length. And then I can also utilize my over-the-door rack by putting some items in the containers over here. I am finally finished and very excited to show you the final result of this pantry organization and makeover. I'm not gonna lie, this was a ton of work, and I just have to thank my daughter. If she wasn't here to help me, I think we're going on 5 or 6 hours. You saw everything that came out, which was a lot. Like I thought, there was a lot of expired foods, things that I forgot that I've had that have been hidden in the back. And we just broke it down into groups like I showed you, and then we started organizing and putting things in. I really love these storage containers. I think those are great. Some of the things that you saw at the bottom of the pantry before, like my big stock pot and all the paper products that I have, will go downstairs on a storage rack that I have for all of like my bigger kitchen items. And the system, I think, is just gonna be just really good and efficient, and I'm gonna have less waste. I can see everything that I have. The bins slide out. I also wanted to show you another tip. And so this is where I have my chocolate chips, and you can do this for any item you have. I took and cut the chocolate chip recipe and kind of taped it on the back. So if you want to do that for any item that you're not sure that maybe you put in a container on how to cook, that's a good little tip. I do have labels. You'll see everything labeled. I purchased those on Amazon. I was drawn to the font of the label. However, I bought black labels, and I'm thinking the white labels might show up a little better. So that would be the only thing that I would change. Another tip, if you think, when I left the container store, I thought, wow, I have a lot here. There's no way I'm gonna use all this. And we ran into somebody, Karen and I, and she said, just when you think that you have enough, trust me, you're gonna need more. And I actually had to purchase more of these containers, and I used everything that I have. And like I said, I'm just excited about how this is gonna function, and am I gonna be able to keep it this way? So for those of you that maybe did an organization video on your pantry, let me know how it's going a month or two after the fact. Okay, well, I am gonna stop babbling, and I am gonna pan down and show you the final result. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm really pleased with the turnout. A couple other items that I would highly recommend is the tiered shelf that's expandable, so you can see all your canned goods stacked, and of course the turntable. So I'm loving the look. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me. Be sure to check out Karen's video. We may flip-flop in the future, and she may do her pantry next, and I will do my refrigerator. I feel like this organizational type of video is a little contagious. You just want to move from room to room. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. Take care, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.